Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome, welcome, welcome to another fabulous CB and the Boys. Of course, I'm CB. We're all here. Welcome, welcome, welcome once again. We've got a fabulous show for you tonight. Hot topics. Come and be a part of the conversation. So, without further ado, buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be an exciting ride. George, roll it.
Crystal C.B. Booker, George Like Boy Homie, Roger Hawkins, Mimi Acosta. Let's go! CB and the Boys, Midweek Motivator. Come on, gather around, get to 411, and let's talk about it.
I love it.
And we are back.
There he is. There he is.
We got Trey
Yes,
Hampton.
man.
There he is.
Trey. How are you tonight? We've got some good stuff for you tonight, Trey. So buckle your seatbelts. All right. What is up, guys? How has your weekend been? Did you have a great President's Day?
With the crickets.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know about the weekend, but
for real. For
yeah,
real.
Monday and Tuesday in Nebraska.
All we got is a
When
couple
the
of days
OTF
off. That's all. Just a couple
when
of
the
days
OTF stack out, and I had to. So it was for a fitness center, right? Building a whole new network, and then I had to. They have these rowers that they do that are digitally attached, and this tablet shows them their performance on the rower and how many calories they're burning and all kinds of stuff, right?
Oh shit.
So we had to put those together, right? And it had me standing in a position as I worked on each one that I was halfway squatted, almost like the squats where you put your back.
Oh
to
shit.
the wall.
George working out.
And when I tell you, when I woke up this morning, my hamstrings were burning like they was on fire.
Yeah, see, right there.
I'm
Hey, that's part of the workout segment now. I'm scheduling George.
just saying.
And he didn't have to do jumping jacks.
Yay.
We ain't gonna talk about
That
it. We ain't gonna talk about it. You bums.
Boy. But that was a wake up call for hell right there.
All right. So yeah.
Wow.
Well, shit. It snowed in Vegas today, so I ain't really been in a good place.
No,
Wow.
it didn't.
Man, I walked out about 11:30. I walked out about 11:30. One hit me, a little bitty one hit me right on my jacket. So then I had to have a talk with Jesus because we made this agreement when I moved here that shit wouldn't happen. And so it's just I can't deal. But anyway, it's all good. We'll be hot in a little bit.
Okay.
That we will.
Well, anyway.
That's crazy because today I missed riding because I was hurting all day and I just slept. And I went outside at one point. It was like damn near 70 degrees. I looked at my phone. I had about 9 phone calls. People are like, hey, want to see if I'm coming out riding. Like, shoot.
Hey, this fool is George Sleeper Boy Holman. He wasn't biking shit. George Napping Boy Holman.
Hell yeah.
It's 51 degrees here in Arizona. It's freezing. Ugh,
Freezing.
I do not do cold.
That is not freezing.
It's freezing for Arizona. It's freezing. It's supposed to get down to 30 degrees tonight, and it's already at 51. That's cold. That's like freezing. It's like you walk outside, see your breath cold.
Come home for a while.
Yeah, that's kind of like what that means.
Running back down there.
I'm good.
Anyway, whatever.
Well, today here was in the 60s. It's been a really nice day. So, we can go out in t-shirts and all that good old stuff. So, yay, things are back to
We
normal.
can go out in half shirts and all that good stuff.
I can
Yes,
brag
sir.
about it. Can't be half naked just yet.
Poor Trey said all he did this weekend was work.
Oh, dude. That's okay.
Hey, Trey, look, somebody got to check them traps and hit the
Somebody
corners.
gotta
Brother. I
pay
ain't mad
the
at you.
bills. Somebody gotta pay the bill. Gage Wilson, how you doing, sweetheart? Welcome.
Hey, what's happening, folks?
Okay, look, guys, we gotta rewind a little bit. I need my drink. Let's get it.
Why are we
not rewind? That's a
rewinding? I know, damn.
Everybody ain't saying hi.
Hey, you know
Everybody
what,
say hi
George?
already.
On
Everybody
the
say
intro,
hi.
we're gonna start some me 12-step across.
I was the last person to say hi. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Everybody say hi. 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
He got Clark
Give
Gable.
it to her.
Come get the 411. And it's Mimi's drink special. Mimi, let them know what you're sipping on.
Well, guys, I am sipping on Rum Punch by Caribbean Destiny. My girl on Facebook, honey, she's got her little frozen drinks, and I got me a frozen one. No ice and no red straw. Did you guys notice?
Wow.
It is a black straw.
Yeah,
Wow.
Black straw. See, you can't really see it with the black background until it does bam to the mouth.
Sweet.
I got you back, Mimi.
So, yes.
I got you back.
Thank you. Because I have no more left. I have like 5 black straws. I'm like, well, these black straws came from. I thought it was red. I opened the little thing, it's black. I was like, you know what? I'm rocking it because I ain't even got no ice tonight.
Black is
beautiful. You might get stabbed. I mean,
anyway, what? CB, what you over there drinking? I know you got something, girl. Back me up.
Water.
Yeah, I got mine too. I'm gonna need it tonight, honey.
Yay.
Yes, George. What we got?
Great googly moogly.
I thought you
Never heard of that. Is that a new
You never heard that? Oh
The drink.
No, that was my response to what you drinking.
water? Water is life's fuel. Without it, we would die.
Okay.
Just think about it. If
So she ain't got no
you
40.
your
She ain't
whole
got no
life,
40.
just think about if you
That's
went your
what
whole
that
life,
is.
That's the one product that's the one
water.
product you can have. That's the one product you can have that will kill you and keep you alive.
I know, right? For real.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
If you don't drink it, you die. If you drown in it, you die.
you die. Oh, that's so true. Oh
You
my
can
gosh, that is so true.
Actually drink
That
too
is a
much.
good brain sprain. I'm
And
gonna
if you get water in your brain, you could die too. Okay, so check this out, right? George, what you drinking?
All right.
You know, I got my bottle with me this week. St. James.
Yes, honey. Why does that St. James look like it's white?
So since you got the black straw, I'll go ahead and get you back with the red straw.
Thank you.
Yay,
Yeah,
Chiefs,
well,
I just
Go
love
Chiefs.
it.
No.
Thank you for having my back. Roger, I know you got something good over there.
You know what it is? I'm rocking on some Milagro tequila today. Some tequila. Got me a little select barrel. Y'all know I'm all about the small batch. So got a little select barrel tequila. We're gonna get it going. I'm straight. No chaser, no ice, no nothing. I'm just sipping.
Hey,
You know what?
JJ's in the building. What's up,
Hello.
JJ?
Hey, JJ. JJ is
Hello,
in tonight, honey. So I know we got some good conversations tonight, honey. We're gonna be
Yeah.
talking about the exes.
We gonna,
Oh, yeah.
some of y'all got a bunch of them too. Shit, I don't know what y'all doing.
Ace of the X.
Okay, so anyway, so we're gonna move right along since we know what everybody's drinking now.
Give it to
CB,
me.
we're gonna have to work a little bit better because this is the thing. I want you guys to understand something. I go through this whole thing where I decide that I'm gonna go to the gym. Today I went to LA Fitness, guys. I'm
awesome.
actually starting at the gym. Okay,
You
I
went
did
to
my
LA
membership
Fitness
on
in
Tuesday.
Atlanta?
Okay.
I got the personal trainer eyes and shit like him, new meat on the block. Check this out. It's not gonna happen. No personal trainers. But anyway, on Wednesdays, it's gonna be the only day. If it's the only day that you have something with us, work it out. Okay, because it's the one day where I'll be like, you know what, I ain't drinking nothing tonight. F it, I'm gonna do my water. And then I come talking about and all this shit. So
I
anyway.
do have some spirits in the refrigerator. It just, constitutes walking downstairs. Then
Whoa. You're having a whole lazy moment. I don't need it. 411.
You too lazy to drink. There's a problem.
no, but But I'll save this for when Roger's segment. But I have something to share.
First of all,
shit! Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, well, you know what? You kind of like redeemed yourself just a little bit because I was just about to say, and I am going to say it.
Okay.
We have not even turned in our freaking jumping jacks videos, and you talking shit about.
First of all,
you
this
don't
how
want to
you
go
know
down the
it's
stairs.
been a long time. It's jump rope, and Mimi's ass is
Right. She said jumping jacks.
And you can do that right now. But you know what? I digress. That's what I do. We'll talk about it. You know what? But
Hey,
you went to
I have an exercise ball. I have a gigantic ball, and it's beautiful. It's great. It's got different poses on it, so you can pose on the ball and do your exercise on the ball.
How long ago? How long ago has it been?
Your old ass got to be able to balance on it, let alone pose.
How long ago has it been since you bought that ball? Because we just had a conversation about this ball like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, okay. It's been a minute. It's been about a month.
Okay, 411. Let's roll.
Right. Yeah, I'll deal with y'all later. Go ahead.
Roger's gonna get us right. So for right now, let's just deal with the 411. Let's see how long we can make this 411 last into the next topic and shit. Okay, so in Chicago, because I don't know what the hell is going on over there, a man faces felony charges after robbing a man at gunpoint and staying to eat the victim's fried chicken.
Roscoe's, nigga.
The police found him eating the guy's chicken in his car. Now, I don't know what the hell is going on over there in Chicago.
There goes
top of the chain.
In Chicago.
But this is what I'm thinking. Anyway, it's some bullshit. I'm gonna keep it moving. Okay.
They extra.
Whatever.
They extra shy.
Okay, so I know you guys must have seen this on the news with the pizza shop owner, Miss Kathy Beret, that decided to put up a sign that says "seeking to hire non-stupid people." Did you guys hear about this one?
I love it. I love it already.
I love it exactly. I love it already. I had talked to her.
So I already know that, George, you're gonna probably look it up, but you can look it up because it is on YouTube. Okay, it's a video. Okay. Seeking to hire non-stupid people to work at a restaurant, and this is in Ohio. So it was supposed to have been a harmless joke. Okay, it was not meant to target anyone or to be rude, from what the owner said. It's meant to say, let's pay attention, let's communicate, let's get things going back to the way it used to be, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So she meant something good by it. The people in Ohio, the folks in the community thought it was okay. That was all right. But then, of course, you already know. Somebody take a picture, they put it on social media, the media runs with it. Nobody in Ohio thinks it's a problem except the people of the media. Of course, now you know it's a whole big rampa.
We need to get her on the show. Get her on the show.
I
love her already. So
I
get her
do
on the show. Anybody that got triggered is a fucking idiot anyway. That's why they're triggered.
Exactly.
If it hits home, but go ahead.
Yeah, that didn't make no sense at all. You know, and it's a pizza shop. It's like, come on now, you guys know that had to have been fun. It wasn't like it was corporate America.
Right.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't in the White House, which they need
really
to signs like that up in.
Really?
There it is. George got the video. Let's go.
George got it.
And you know it.
Look at that.
Now hiring a non-stupid thing. I love it. That is so cool. That is so cool.
Look at that.
Santino's Pizza.
Pizzeria. Look at that.
Oh, she put it upside down on the other side.
Like, come on.
No.
I love it.
That's hilarious.
My new hero.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
That's a lot of humor. I love it.
Yeah.
But of course,
so what are people saying about it?
Upside down on the other side. That's funny.
The people are not going to feel.
Hey, we need to get her. We need to find her and interview her. We do.
That would be great. As a matter of fact, I'll make a phone call, see if I can get her on next.
Hey, what part of Ohio? What city?
Boop, 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 boop. You got me.
Come on, figure that out for me.
You know what? First of all, I want to say it's Dayton.
I got a plug. I have a very, very, very good friend in Dayton. Swear to God. And
Heather Stockton.
And I got a whole team. I got a whole team in Dayton. So yeah.
All right, well, let's see if we can do it. Because I'm pulling for her.
Columbus.
Where?
Columbus.
Columbus,
same
Ohio?
thing. Same difference. Because guess what? The same very, very, very good friend is from Columbus.
Oh.
Swear to God, I'm not scared to God. So we got this. We got this.
I would love that. That would be awesome.
No, I'm talking to you. You got to take care of your boy. Good talk.
Okay.
And everybody probably came to her pizza shop.
100%. 100%.
That's exactly what it is too, because everybody loves it, and that's
I
what's
want to
going
interview
on.
her for real.
She over there making some money.
I'll fly out there to interview her. I really will.
So what did the media say about it?
The media is full of shit on it, but you know,
is it Fox News? Because if it's Fox News,
the people are okay with it. It's just, you know, the others. You know, when you put something like that on social media, you know, folks of other cities and whatnot, they're gonna run with it. Oh, it's negative. Oh, blah, blah, that. They're gonna try to figure out whether she's white or black or Indian, because you know how that goes.
It doesn't matter.
So, and it doesn't matter. And you know what? Me as a person with a business like that, I feel the same way. Like, look, we can have.
Right, but you know what? You know what? I bet her revenue and everything goes up, because you know what? People think it, and she said it. And I think a lot of people feel like that. Everybody's so afraid of getting canceled. And it's like, you know what? I'll tell anybody I know support if she's the right individual. But you know what I mean? It's like people are so damn sensitive. I can't take it. It makes my ass.
Yeah. And you know what? And you know, of course, like I said, you know, she came back and she said that it wasn't from a bad place. You know what I'm saying? It was a little, you know, humorous to them. And they did that. And you know, the people that came by love it. You know, so it's like, if the city loves it, why are folks making such a big deal of it? But you know what, it's social media. Keep it moving.
It's stupid. Well, the thing is, when people get pressed and they get feeling some type of way or something, then they are in that category of what they're talking about on the sign.
Right.
They're showing their stupidity. Stupidity it's not hereditary. It is.
I don't know.
What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. I don't know.
Stupid is as stupid does. And
a little bit of nature, a little bit of nurture. I don't know.
Girl, you know, it's like, oh my God, I see stupid.
I don't know. Okay.
Right. Right.
It's crazy.
Okay, so moving right along. Mr. Eric Holder, Nipsey Hussle's killer, has been sentenced to 60 years to life in prison for the rapper's murder. What are you guys' thoughts? 60 years to life?
He won't make it. He won't last.
He won't last.
So he was basically sentenced to death without being sentenced to death.
Yeah. Because now he's just basically moving from jail to prison, and they're waiting for him.
Unless he's in ISO, he won't make it. And that's just as bad. You know, isolation, solitary. Mm-mm.
Yeah. That's even worse, because there's a lot of privacy. There's a lot of privacy in isolation.
Yep. So, hey, good knowing you, brother. Stay strong.
Stay freaking strong.
Or don't.
Okay.
They had to express Crips gang member.
Oh.
They had to throw that in there. They couldn't just say a man.
Right. See, and
I believe it was a professional hit. I believe that the feds were involved. They do it a lot.
Yeah,
I really do. And Nip was too positive. So I believe it was a much more professional hit than it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Have MLK, I mean, you know, all that shit. So just the truth.
Yeah.
Sad but true. Okay.
May he rest in peace. Keep it moving. Okay, so back to another dumb situation. Because I always get these dumb ones, and I don't know why, but it always be the topics of the first couple of days before we get into our stuff. But anyway, in Memphis, Tennessee, because it had to be Memphis, a man was arrested for eating 2 bags of stolen chips that were dropped by a thief. So
you double thieved.
This is the thing. That makes sense. Because you actually ate the evidence.
I mean, it's true, but damn.
That makes sense.
They had to go after him. In the retaliation, the man decided to take the entire display case filled with about 100 bags of chips as he exited the store and made his way to his car.
So wait, he ate them in the actual store?
Listen to it. Listen to the story. So a man from Tennessee was reported arrested after he ate 2 bags of chips stolen by another person from a convenience store. According to WREG, the incident unfolded at a Circle K grocery store in Parkway Village, Memphis, earlier this month, when a man had gotten into a dispute with a store clerk who had refused to sell him any alcohol. In retaliation, the man decided to take the entire display case filled with about 100 bags of chips as he exited the store and made his way to his car. As he walked to the vehicle, however, the man is said to have dropped several bags on the floor, two of which 36-year-old Joseph Braswell, damn, they put his whole name out there,
Right.
is being accused of stealing and eating, the police said. How you stole something that you found on the floor and picked up and ate it?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah,
he has a case, right? He has a case.
Yeah,
right
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Like,
he does. That's a wrongful arrest.
Hey, that's community property. Possession is 9/10 of the law. That's kind of community property. I don't know.
Okay, you're walking out of the store. You just got some Twinkies or some shit. You dropped it. I picked it up. I'm like, damn, my favorite, and I start eating it because I don't want you to get it back.
But they're going to say you're guilty because it is still stolen merchandise. It's just like if a bag of money falls out of a Brinks truck. If you spend it, you're guilty. You're guilty. Same thing.
Well, if you found it.
But if you found it on the premises, which he did, it becomes even more, kind of open and shut. Like if he'd have found it around the corner in the alley, then that's community property.
Right.
But if he found it on the premises, yeah, they're gonna. I mean, and you know what? I hate to be like this. If it's a brother, they're gonna throw the book in his ass for $2.49.
Okay, so did you guys see what Gage said? Gage said it depends on if it was dropped outside of the store or inside the store.
That's what I'm saying. But if it's on private premises, you're going to get charged. So, like if it was in a back alley, which is open community property, then it becomes a different situation. So, yes, Gage is 100% on that one. Not that I'm a lawyer. I don't know if Gage is, but I do know a little bit about the law. I fractured in occasional law as a youth. So, that being said, I feel you.
Oh,
Keeping
man.
it moving.
Hey, my man Rashid got something to say about it. I love this nigga here, boy.
What's up? Talk about it, Sheet.
Let's go.
Schoolers, baby. Sprinklers.
Hold up.
This dude be going hard, though.
You do. He go hard.
He's always angry.
Oh, yeah.
A man has been charged with eating potato chips. He had crumbs on his mouth. Did not steal the chips. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put up the picture full mass. This is an insane miscarriage of justice, in my opinion.
That's why.
In Memphis, Tennessee, a 36-year-old Joseph Braswell was taken into custody after Memphis police say he ate 2 bags of chips that someone else had stolen from the store. Now, you may wonder, well, did he know the person that stole the chips? No. Braswell was charged with theft of merchandise less than $1,000. He was released on his own recognizance on Tuesday morning. That means the judge knew this was a BS charge and did not even charge the man money to get out of jail. According to WREG, CBS 3 Memphis, on the 9th of this month, February, a man got into an argument with a Circle K store clerk in Parkway Village because she would not sell him beer. The man got upset, then took an entire display of chips and put them into his car, all right? While walking away with the display of chips, a few of the bags fell on the ground as the clerk followed the man out of the store. You're looking at the scene right there. After the suspect drove off, Mr. Braswell picked up 2 bags of chips that had fallen. The chips were valued at $4.98 total. Minutes later, officers found Braswell with crumbs on his face. Police reviewed video footage and concluded that Braswell was aware of the theft. That's what I'm talking about, fellas. Real police work there. It's silly as hell. Okay? $4.98. Chips are on the ground. They come to the scene, and what do the Memphis police do? They waste time reviewing video about who picked up the damn bags of chips rather than finding the individuals who engaged in what they would consider, I guess, a high crime. Maybe all of the chips together, what, $100 probably? The man had crumbs on his face. And so that launched the investigation.
Oh, Lord.
There's more. Braswell's mother says she doesn't believe it was necessary to arrest him. The store manager, Melanie Jackson, said it is not about the bag or the bags of chips that were stolen. It is more about a pattern of stealing that she is concerned could run her out of business. She said small crimes like these are why so many businesses have left the area. Madam, please understand, the man who was arrested did not steal your chips.
Right.
Theft requires intent. Theft requires mens rea, formulation, the idea that I'm going to go and steal chips from a commercial entity. That is not what he did at all. But he got arrested for it, and you're standing by it. Doesn't make sense to me. There's more. Braswell.
It makes no sense. Make sense.
Now, the actual thief? What about the actual thief? What happened?
You see how much time they spent on the guy who picked it up and ate it
That's
rather
what
than the people that stole it?
You know where I'm going.
Of course.
They haven't caught him, and they ain't focused on it.
How the hell don't you catch?
No, the car was right there. You can see the license
plate, right?
Yeah, we'll be back to this one. Trust me.
But he looked like he was a part of the Caucasian persuasion, so that could also.
Yeah, it was a white dude.
Exactly.
They got to be politically correct.
Exactly.
And he is the son of somebody big.
This is not.
Because you can get license plates, you can get everything. You can get what they had in their hand in the car with footage from a camera if you want to. So that Memphis has always been a joke in some respects, but it's getting worse. And the police department is just a damn laughing stock. But scary that they do that. So
yeah. So anyway, moving right along, a huge shout out to my girl, So Brat. So Brat is pregnant and having a baby. And even though there's just a part of that that's just a little weird to me.
You know what? The Brat. That's been my girl. That's been my girl since she hit the scene. Damn, Brat is so damn fine and sexy, but do your thing. But listen, she's so tomboyish, but she's so dope. Brat is dope as hell.
Yes.
It was like when she dressed up in that What You Like video with Tyrese, I was like, ooh, nigga. I thought to myself, hold on. Brat is bad. She's a pretty woman.
She is absolutely gorgeous. And whoever is doing her makeup on Dish Nation, honey, they're on it. They're on it.
I love the Brat. The Brat is cold. I mean, talented, cold. And she's from the Chi, which is why, I wouldn't. I know she got a knife on her right now, pregnant and all. I know the Brat got a knife on her.
She probably does. She probably does. But so shout out to them on their new baby coming. So yeah. And I think that is it for me on the 411, guys. And I know that somebody has 411.
Believe it or not, I don't have a lot for once. I mean, it's been an actually busy work week for all of us. I'm actually not. Yeah, I really don't.
Nobody got 411? Okay, well, moving right along. Let's go.
Well, I did. There was this incident, another wrongful arrest, where a cop tried to arrest a 14-year-old for being in possession of stolen goods. That one he didn't know was stolen. So someone has stolen, and this woman's dirt bike got stolen. And the perpetrator put the bike online to be sold.
Well, no.
So it's like what, theft by deception?
Well, the 14-year-old didn't know it was a stolen bike. And so his father, and him, they bought it.
Right.
And so the lady who had the bike stolen, she did her own detective work basically, and she thought that the 14-year-old who was a black 14-year-old, she thought that he was the one who was the thief. Stole it. She didn't know that he had bought it from the thief. And so the police showed up at the 14-year-old's house and arrested him before even running the VIN on the dirt bike that was parked in the driveway. Before doing anything, they put him in handcuffs and was escorting him to the squad car. No one, he's 14 and a minor. They didn't contact his parents. And this was right in front of his house. A neighbor called the parents inside the house to let them know that their son was sitting in a squad car.
Right.
And when the father came out, he brought out the bill of sale to show that they purchased the bike from the seller online and that they went and picked it up. There's a bill of sale, boom, boom. And this officer was still trying to arrest the kid, which made no sense. So another officer arrived on scene, and he was the one who told them, you can't arrest him. Did you run the VIN? Do you know? And the other officer, well, he stole it. And then the other officer said, can you prove that? And the other officer said, well, he has the stolen property. Yeah. And the thing is, that goes to show, just because you are in possession of stolen property unknowingly, it doesn't mean that you actually are the one who's.
You know the deal, baby, because you're black and in possession.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what it was. But the other officer rolled on scene, and the father came out, and they took him out of the squad car and took him out of the handcuffs. The 14-year-old is sitting there like confused, like, I didn't do anything. Why is this happening?
Poor thing.
So the parents are definitely going to sue the.
They should, because I feel like, you know what? A lot of times, believe it or not, folks say, I'm going to get my lawyer, I'm going to do this. And unfortunately, authorities and all that usually know that black people don't have attorneys or money to be represented, and they take advantage of it. So we're just using words. I think about that because when iPhones got popular, my kid was in, I don't know, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. The police showed up in my house in Raytown. Raytown. Now, for those not from Missouri, ask somebody about Raytown.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
You mean no black folk town?
They show up at my door in the evening, and they say, we tracked a stolen iPhone to your residence. Now, I answered the door. I got resting dick face anyway. So if 2 cops come to my house and I didn't do anything this time, I already know. And long story short, I appreciate how they handled it because I'm there. First of all, you couldn't have gotten my kid anyway because you don't have a warrant, and I know the law and you can't get in. But imagine how that goes left all the time for people. I would not that I would have let them, take my kid, but if I could avoid it. But when I called him down, he immediately looked guilty, and I asked him what happened in front of them. Well, he purchased a stolen iPhone, and this was late 2000s. My kid graduated in like 16, so it was like 2012, right around the time people really started tracking iPhones and shit. And I appreciate the fact that the cops looked at me, and he said to his partner, "We're not going to have to worry about coming back." And he understood what that meant, and the other cop was like, "Yeah, you're right." So they let it be, and I did
So for the people that don't know, Roger, in parentheses, this mofo is crazy, and that's why the cop said we don't have to come back here. That is a real pops.
But okay, I appreciate. Go
ahead with the story.
I do appreciate that they let me handle it, and they understood I was going to, because again, thankfully, I put in my work, I did my thing, and it didn't look like, a shanty or anything like that. So they recognized, like, listen, this individual's probably, and I wasn't belligerent or angry black man, but they knew when they closed that door, I was going to fuck him up. So
hold on. Do we have a disclaimer up? Disclaimer on the way.
Warning, the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
And I did fuck him up. But that being said, it's one of those. Imagine if I would have been in the house and they would have rolled up. and he light-skinned it. So that shit shows up. I like, go to school if you want to and say something. I'll fuck them up too. But all that to say, man, we have to be mindful, because they could have pulled up if he was outside and done the same shit.
Right.
But see, my father was alive, and you think I'm bad? Nah. So
I blame that whole situation on Roger. It's all Roger's fault.
Hey, fair enough. Ain't the first one to blame, won't be the last.
A black man living in Raytown.
Oh my God.
And had the balls and audacity to make a profit off my house selling it. The nerve of me. You don't know your place, boy. Anyway, I'm glad it worked out, but like, people, y'all got to keep track. That's why I'm really careful about anything online. I mean, I bought things and I've sold things, but I'm honest now.
Yeah.
And you hope.
He said now.
But the most important thing is that people really need to educate themselves about the laws in their states and in their towns, because they change. And There are laws that are still enacted from 1965, and there's some that are still enacted from 1925. So you have to, and actually, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but it wasn't until 2013 that Mississippi finally processed their paperwork to end slavery. 2013.
Wow.
2013. Did y'all hear me? 2013.
Damn.
So it is now illegal in 2023 for slavery in any state.
Damn.
But Mississippi, 2013. Let that marinate. 2013.
That's a long time.
Slavery.
From 1865 to now. I mean, 2013. Damn.
2013.
But check it out. Also, for those who don't know, I know people think you don't have like $1,500 an hour for a retainer, but there are a lot of attorneys. Matter of fact, in every single state that will do work pro bono. That means free, y'all. Pro bono.
And FYI, if you get with them,
having an attorney on call whenever for whatever situation, you guys need to get with Legal Shield. That is the key. Legal Shield does more than just provide an attorney. It's a whole community. And there's also income opportunities available with Legal Shield. So if you want to be A-OK, I suggest joining Legal Shield. For $29.95 a month, you have protection. You have that peace of mind. And if you're interested, hit me up. I got you.
Hey, she's telling the truth. I actually have that. I used to have my legal license insurance. I used to sell it. So she's right. 100% right. But yeah, definitely cover yourself, people, because ain't nobody looking out for you but you. So there are ways, to do this. You don't have to be rich to take care of yourself and protect yourself legally. So boom, there's our good deed for the day, CB.
Well, but the thing is, and also too, just to piggyback that one final thought, is that if you know the laws of your state, because know for a fact that law enforcement is counting on you not knowing your laws. Right. They're counting on us not knowing what they can and they cannot do. Like, for example, at a traffic stop, unless they have probable cause to search your vehicle, you don't have to allow them to search your vehicle. That goes for your vehicle, your house, your private property, whatever. They need a warrant in which to do that. And if they don't have a court-ordered warrant to do that, they cannot do that.
They cannot.
And by law, they have to tell you, if you ask them what they're stopping you for or what the charges are, they have to tell you.
Yeah. Am I under arrest?
Yeah. That from you. And they're counting on you not knowing these things. And that's how people get caught up, because they don't know these things. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance can get your ass killed. So educate yourself on the laws of your state. You'll thank me. You're welcome. You need to know.
So now I'm about to make a left turn. I gotta play a tribute right quick.
Okay.
For one of our viewers.
Okay, what's up?
Gage, this is for you.
Check, Nina.
Hey.
Kansas City.
Hey.
You ready? You ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the place where we run it. Place really haunted by number 50 ain't this DT the great, and we flown it. Hate and we shun it. No competition, the opposition fake. I don't think they really want it. Loud is the recipe. Loud sitting next to me, no doubt. Now we are proud that we get to see KC Chiefs come and break these geeks, make them taste these cleats. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome.
Hey.
Yes.
I just had to do that right quick. I mean, you
I heard that so much in Arizona.
You coming up on a KC born show with your Eagles emblem on your chat.
Listen, I ain't mad. Hey,
Yeah,
stay
you
loyal.
got
Stay loyal.
going on this things, man.
Hey, stay loyal. Don't worry about it. I ain't mad at you. They did a great job. And you know what? Quite frankly, second place is first loser. But stay loyal. I ain't mad at you.
Dang. Okay.
Nah, it's all love. It's all love. I pay you. Oh, this fool. Oh, real quick. Look, before we get into my quick segment, real quick. What do you guys think about? This is kind of sports related, whatever.
Mhm.
What do you think about how everybody's tripping on Pat Mahomes and everybody drinking and being a little faded at the parade? They acting a whole fool about it. Look.
They need something to complain about. I bet it's all Philly fans.
No, it's really no. It's really
no, I think it's all Philly and Beagle fans.
No, it's not. It's people from KC, but it's probably old, uptight ass.
Well, people in KC are ignorant anyway.
It's like they don't want to see people having a good time, and especially if it's someone of color being celebrated. It's like
it's like okay.
And another thing people are up in arms is because Shirley Ralph sang the Black National Anthem.
Yes,
because it's coded as the Black National Anthem.
That's right.
They're like, well, there's one anthem.
Because when that white boy sang the national anthem, every white person there had a hard dick and a tear in their eye. When Shirley Ralph blew the doors off the Black National Anthem, assholes got tight. So my thing is, eat shit and die. I don't really care. Like
there's a whole bunch of TikToks where they're just voicing their opinion, and it's just like, seriously? Like, we are regressing backwards instead of progressing forwards. And it's a scary thing because backwards means Jim Crow, straight up. And then from there, I'll be in the house and y'all.
But listen, you got to come get me. You can bring the change, but you got to come get me.
You'll be in the house chilling.
You got to come get me.
Damn.
But, so I was just wondering because I'm like he was. Hey, it was funny. Patrick was drunk. He gave the Super Bowl trophy to a fan. Everybody talked about it. It was funny. Like they're not gonna take it. You can't get away with it. Who cares?
Right.
But he shouldn't have been doing it. He's a role model. First of all, his wife and kid was nearby. He's their role model. Second of all, if your kid starts drinking Coors Light because they watch Pat Mahomes, you're a shitty parent. So fuck you.
Exactly.
I mean, like, come on, you're killing me here. Like that man played his heart out, and he can't be faded one time on camera, and no violence, no anything. He had security. Let that man live, and I get it. When you're a celebrity, your life.
Let's ask Kelsey how he feels about that.
Exactly.
It's my boy though.
Right? Oh, speaking of which, Kelsey is going to be on Saturday Night Live, so everyone support. Watch my guy Kelsey.
Yeah, I love him. I love his whole persona, everything about him.
Hollywood is calling Kelsey. I can't wait to see what this leads to.
He's got an honorary black card. Shit.
He's a true realist. Okay.
Hey, Roz, did you see Chris Berman stick his foot in his mouth?
No, I missed it. The Swan. Which one do?
Oh, it's all over.
Oh, actually, yes, I did. I heard about it. I didn't see it, and I can't. Yeah, he's old now.
I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Listen, and I hate to be like this, but it's true. When white guys get really old, they forget to be PC. They forget their training, and they revert back to who they really are. Look at Skip. Look at Berman. They forget to be to toe the line, and they start really speaking their real mind. Old people, period.
Yeah.
But in terms of racism, old white people. I'm sorry. I love Chris Berman, but yeah, that was a big faux pas.
Yeah.
From this game.
I think the number one thing is the greatness of Patrick Mahomes. The Eagles completely outplayed the Chiefs for 2 quarters. The Chiefs hung in there, and Mahomes was near perfect in the second half. Then, of course, I think you have to look at like the way Andy Reid coached. The 2 touchdowns, the one to Kadarius Toney, the other to Sky Moore. The play design was flawless. Those guys were wide open. And then I think the third one that everybody's going to be talking about on Monday is the officiating. How many times the game was stopped, the catch rules, and then, of course, the play at the end where the holding call effectively ends the game. It denies the Eagles one last shot at trying to win the Super Bowl. Roger Goodell said 4 days ago that the officiating in the NFL has never been better. People were laughing at him then. They're going to be laughing harder tomorrow.
Is Travis Kelce the greatest tight end of all time now after his second Super Bowl win?
I still think it's Rob Gronkowski. And that's not a shot at Travis Kelce. I just think what Rob Gronkowski did as the best player on Super Bowl championship teams, hard to deny. And I think he's a more complete player than Travis Kelce. But I mean, there's no question Travis Kelce's
not even saying it.
Like up there. He's going to be a Hall of Famer and probably in the top.
I just look, he's not even saying anything about it.
No, you didn't get that.
It says it on the caption, but then
really?
Something else.
Well, first of all, whoever that was drunk too, because he got everything wrong, names and shit. He was drunk too, because he was everything else. He was talking about Mahomes beat the Chiefs, and he said Kadarius Toney's name wrong. You know, they don't know our names anyway. You know,
here we go. I found it. I got it now.
Got it. Okay, let's go.
Go ahead.
Gage like, right?
Gage is feeling me. He's drunk. Show me the Schwab.
Oh, got a commercial. Hang on.
And I love Berman. I love Chris Berman, but he's showing his age.
Yeah, because he tripped on this one.
Yeah, he did. Ain't no coming back from it, baby.
Oh, he's been cutting down trees, huh?
These teams are 16-3. We had the Kelce brothers. We had so much. We had Andy Reid against Philadelphia, his old team, and we could go on. We were so euphoric. We should have asked them about that. But also, of course, 2 African-American quarterbacks starting against each other in the Super Bowl for the first time. Fittingly, February 12th is Abe Lincoln's birthday. Here we go with the highlights. And
what the?
Why the hell would you say that?
White hood much? Good Lord.
Oh my God.
So I think in his mind, he was thinking
because Lincoln freed the slaves.
He was saying good shit. But everybody knows he didn't free the slaves because he didn't want to see slaves no more. He freed the slaves because he didn't want to lose the goddamn war. And
exactly.
the only way
he didn't want to lose the country. You see, he had slaves, but yeah, I think he was trying. Yeah, it's a case of trying too hard, and open mouth, insert foot. Man, it was bad.
So dude,
hey, you know what everybody was doing when he said that shit? They was all like this. No, nobody wanted to touch it. They were like, "Oh shit, Swam."
Did he just say that?
What the hell did that have to do with
it? Hey. Like you said, Rod, when he said that, all the people were like,
hey.
But the cameraman was like,
I'm out.
Yeah, let me zoom in on this bonehead move.
Hey, you're on your own, homeboy. You by yourself. Oh, that's funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, give me my segment so we can go into the topic. Y'all killing me.
Hold on, let me put on my workout gear so I can get up on this
put it on.
thing.
I'm about to get y'all. I'm about to get in.
Let's
I'm about
go.
to get in.
Yo, let's get it. Sports and fitness with Roger Hawkins. Hey, Raj.
Yo.
Let me give you a piece on your intro there. Look at this girl. Oh, let me give you a piece on this intro. Did you know? Right. We'll put the 3 of us in timeout.
Right.
But
the whole fuck.
So did you see the shot in your intro of the jets flying over?
Uh-huh.
So what I took that from, what that is you can't see the Chiefs owns the largest flyover ever in the NFL.
Really?
That was this year. That was in November. It was on November 22nd. It was a tribute to Veterans Day.
Okay.
And they did a flyover. They did 49 F-18s flew over the stadium.
Oh
Damn,
my
really?
God.
Yeah,
Look
the
at
largest flyover ever in the
That's
NFL.
beautiful.
So now we own 2 records. The loudest
stadium,
Loudest.
yep, and the biggest.
largest flyover.
Sweet.
That's dope. That's hella dope. Okay, so I only thing I got on sports because I don't have any. I got fitness today, but I love to tell everybody this because I had a good time. I went to Arizona. My homeboy works for the Chiefs, so we hung out, kicked it. But I finished. I can't say I had because I got there late. I finished dinner and had drinks with Patrick Mahomes' agent and his best friend. Really good dude named Cosmo. Really good dude with the Lee Steinberg group. I'm shouting y'all out even though I don't play no more. But anyway, really cool cat. So we just talked about it. We talked about football and different things like that. But he's just a nice guy. But he and his buddy are from Philly. But they were like, we don't really like Philly. They don't like, his buddy doesn't even like NFC teams. So we were like, well, who are you pulling for? You're from Philly, but they're playing your boy. That's you're his agent. So we talked about that and we had a good time. But I was kind of rubbing elbows a little bit unintentionally, but it was a good time.
Yeah, that's nice.
So then we won. So anyway, that was all good. Today I got a couple of tips for you guys. I will get into my videos when it starts snowing in my damn city. I'm a little pissed right now. And then I'm about to jump on me and CB. But this week's workout challenge, etc. It's called 300, like Sparta, 300. Not as hard, but listen to me. Okay, you have to do 300 reps. So today I did it myself. I chose 3 exercises. Now I'm giving you some leeway in what you choose. I chose push-ups, abdominals, and squats, like just regular body weight squats in your house. So the idea is to do 300. I did 100 of each. Now, obviously, some people like one more than other, but the key is 300.
Oh.
So do the one that you're worst at first. So clearly, most of the time, my ladies don't like push-ups. If you're going to do 10 or 20 or 30, do them. But then you still got 270 reps left, which means you got between your squats or whatever else you do, you've got to make 300. So pick your amount of exercises.
I can push. It's the up that I have a challenge with.
Well, then push. Here's the thing: start halfway and drop yourself down to a negative. But you do a negative. But anyway, you gotta have 300 reps. And
George, stop it! You, the lanky one that eats anything you want, stop.
Hey, it is what it. But you know what?
I am ready for this challenge.
Okay, so here's the thing: do 100 of those, and then do some other shit.
No, go and get your drink and come back.
Oh, that is true.
Damn it!
Walk some steps.
Walk
some steps. So anyway, it's a 300 challenge. I need you to do 300 reps. You pick the number. 300 reps.
Okay.
Do arm curls count?
Huh?
Do arm curls count?
Yeah, they do. How many are you gonna do?
300.
Right, hey, do 100. Do 100 each arm.
2.
do 100 each arm.
9, 10. Hey, I'm up 10, so I just gotta do 90 more.
190 more.
Okay, so hold on a second. Is this 300 challenge between now and next Wednesday, or in just one day? Because she just started with the bullshit.
No, this is one of those. It takes a while before your body gets positively, before you roll over into the black out of the red. So it's like everything else. I'm just kind of mixing up workouts because if you do the same thing over and over and over again, you'll get bored. You'll plateau.
Of course.
So we've already had a couple of different things we've used. Remember, 7 days in a week. You've got a couple of days for rest in between, but you've got a lot of time that you can involve these. I'm giving you variety. So along with the jump,
are you getting that memo? I got it. What, are you getting it?
Yeah,
replay this shit.
Proud of me. I bought today. I ordered a treadmill. So
7 days.
Be like walking.
What, to hang your clothes on? What? That's what
in 7 days. That means you got to do 42 reps a day.
Well, it'll be here in 7 to 14 days. But I ordered a whole treadmill. They're on sale from this website my brother found. And regular price.
Okay. Hold on.
If we put a 2-week time limit on it, that's 21 reps a day.
Right.
And you know what I heard? I heard treadmills mean you don't have to buy another closet because you got all kind of room to hang your shit on. Because that's what most treadmills end up being.
So Roger,
what's up?
We permission to speak. So that means that the treadmill does not count because you cannot call yourself doing 300 steps on the treadmill calling it, I did it.
That's called a warm-up. Thank you. That's called a warm-up. You warm up and now you're loose and then go do your 300 reps.
Okay.
I can't rep on a treadmill.
Well, you can rep all you want because it'll get you warm to go do your 300
I'm
reps.
going to tell you guys something about Gage. Gage is a motherfucker. Gage is like, she tried to get kudos for the order of the
Shots fired.
Like, kudos to CB, but shit, you fucking up.
Hey, here's the thing. It's probably still in the shopping cart. You know, she probably ain't even hit order yet.
No, I ordered it.
All right.
You had to order it tonight or else you won't get it.
Look. I'm from Missouri, which means if I don't see a video, that shit doesn't exist. You got to show me, mama. I don't care about all that.
Okay.
All right, I will do a video.
I may make a phone call and have them put a treadmill in our hotel room when we get there in Vegas.
I can bring the treadmill with me. It's portable. You can like fold it up and carry the damn thing.
First of all, y'all timeshare has a workout room. I'll come in there with a whistle and some short ass shorts on y'all ass and make y'all do a workout and some Skoal in my back pocket.
Right, it does have a workout room.
I know. Anyway,
it's nice too.
That's all I got. Give me 300 reps though, but you got to do this over a period of time. So it ain't a week. Get in the habit. It mix up your workout. It'll help you grow. It'll help your body.
Hey, I have shown I'm committed. I have weights.
George, would you do the honors, please?
My God.
Thank you.
Hold on, look at my sister back.
I need her to walk her ass downstairs. Quit talking.
They're just jealous because I have weights.
Oh my God.
Hey, Trey said, "Did you get a mini treadmill?" Like,
and 3 more. And you see the punch 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
You are.
I got it.
You're fired.
I haven't seen her extend one arm yet.
Right. Hey, you know what? And I'm gonna talk bad for any O lineman. Let's talk about it. I hate O lineman bench press like that. They're so big. They like do it like 3 inches off, and then they do like 30 fucking reps, and then they want you to be impressed. So one of my best friends is an O lineman. So quite frankly, I love you guys. I was a receiver, but O lineman.
Let me ask you a question about that, because sometimes I look at them and I wonder, like, I understand though that they have to be big for what they do. Like that is their thing.
Yeah.
So there's no getting fit with that because they all look like they're all.
Well, no, it's not really. You have to be careful because yes, they have to be large, but they are powerful people. I'm joking because I have friends, but they are strong as hell. The thing is, their physique is different because of the job they have. Their job is to push. Very, very strong, equally big men on the other side. So if you notice, their arms are normally huge, chests are big, but they don't move very far. So most of them have bellies. They have bellies and all that, but that's their job is to push and move lots of food.
That is it.
So, but it doesn't mean they're not fit because they do have to do certain things and last a certain amount of time. But no, an O lineman isn't going to be in shape like a receiver or running back or a DB. But like their upper body strength is amazing.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Do they have a different type of training that the others do when they go to training? Like the
yeah, they're not going to do the running and all that like a skill position. Hell no.
Right.
They'll drop dead. They're huge, but they do a lot of pushing exercises, a lot of leg work, a lot of hand movement. You'd be amazed. Some of their hands are fast. You ever seen like Street Fighter E Honda? They're super fast shit. Like these guys are good. I mean, they are good at what they do. Yeah.
CB, you need to put those weights down. If JJ is against you, what kind of workout is CB doing with her weight? Is she just trying to be pretty, showing off the waist? Yes.
Right,
Yes,
right.
yes,
She gonna be cute. She gonna be cute with
They
her
are
shit.
weights.
Hey, listen. Glue a
They're
drink.
beautiful.
Glue
They're
a drink.
easy to handle.
Notice
Nice.
that
Hey.
notice that they say 0.05 on the end of them.
No, but wait.
No, yeah, because they're
Lord.
5 pounds. I didn't get the 8-pound ones.
Hey, this fool reading the
There's a
backwards.
decimal point in front of that.
They're 5 pounds. I have 5
It's a
pounds.
decimal point on there.
Hey, you girl,
It's
you
0.5.
you see, CB.
Half a
Girl,
pound.
hey, this is a family show. Don't grip the weight like that. This is a family show.
Ew.
But not really.
Since
So
when
anyway,
we put the disclaimer
I
out?
know,
Go
not
ahead,
really.
CB.
Not really. But yeah, so I mean that's a good observation. I mean, it really is. But we do have to do different workouts. We do in that respect as players, people do different, things. So but I mean, some of them are in better shape than you think. They don't run far, but they do have a lot of movement in that area, and they have to be quick, they have to be aggressive. Good. It's okay.
Ew.
Yeah.
Is that what we call them shakers now? Is that what we call them shakers?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Nobody what you're working on.
That's
You
what
know
they
what?
practice with.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Anyway,
Pay some bills, George. Pay some bills.
Yes.
I can't deal with this.
This is the time right here.
Hey everybody, it's me, CB. Join us every Wednesday for your Midweek Motivator, offering you conversation, motivation, music, laughter, and a whole lot of fun. So tune in. Let's talk. Join us as we shake things up and talk things out. CB and the boys. Join us for your Midweek Motivation. See ya.
You suck.
Hey.
I don't know why.
불타오르네.
I'ma make you pump like that. 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 Jump like that.
Hey everybody, let's get together and feel alright with CB and the Boys radio show. Join us every Wednesday for your Midweek Motivator, offering you music, conversation, motivation, laughter, and a whole lot of fun. One love.
What? No, she was watching me. No, I'm kidding.
Oh shit!
One thing that you really need after a stiff workout like that, because man, am I sweating, is water. Water is life's blood. You got to have water. So make sure you drink water every single day. You'll be surprised when you start drinking water how it flushes through you. And when they say you have water weight, well, that's it. You're flushing out your water weight.
She's
and
a
then
brat.
you'll start losing weight. So drink water.
The fuck?
You'll thank me.
No. She's actually telling the truth, even though she's on bullshit right now. She's dead ass right. She's really right. But come on, you drink water.
You
got to drink first, then you drink water.
Dasani paid you to do that, didn't they?
Don't even say the freaking name.
Yeah. They might try to sue us. They'd be like, that guy in the corner, he's bad. And I'm be like, don't talk about George like that.
Right.
All right. What we on tonight? What we on, folks? What we on?
Ooh.
Other than tequila, what we on?
We are on the X's.
All right. So I'm gonna jump this off.
Ooh, this don't really ever happen. So we gotta let him slide with it. Go.
Oh,
go,
I got a scenario.
Okay. Well, what's the damn topic?
I got a scenario to present you with.
Once you tell everybody what the topic is, you can. Yeah, we mind readers up in this motherfucker, huh?
Relationship issues with the ex. We're about to talk about it. George, take it away.
Uh-oh.
So you got the female who doesn't work. She's a stay-at-home mom.
The scenario.
You got the male
Mm-hmm.
who does work
Mm-hmm.
to support them and their 6 kids.
He's a cheat.
How many of those kids are his?
Him no more.
Okay. So the male gets an opportunity to get another job, to change employment. Now, mind you, the job he's been on for 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
But now he has an opportunity to start off in another position at another company, $4 an hour more than what he's making right now. And at the end of 6 months, he will have a boost that will make him $10 more an hour than what he's making right now.
Damn, $17 is a lot.
Here's the issue. It just so happens that his ex works at the same company.
The new company.
The baby mama got something to say about that.
No. She ain't got no
What's
say.
your thoughts on that?
Let me go first.
Since I'm already talking, I'm gonna tell you. My thought is, baby mama, shut the fuck up, unless you're gonna get a job. But I'm going to get this extra $10 an hour. And that ex was exes ago, because it was his first girlfriend ever.
Okay, so I totally agree with you. She need to stay in her place, and it's not one of those things where unless she's contributing or unless she's doing this or unless she's doing that. Because I'm gonna tell you guys something. It takes a whole lot of women to be at home taking care of 6 kids. That shit is a lot of freaking work. I get it. You know what? All that is good, but you are not going to do that to that man. What you are going to do is you're going to let him get out there and make that money and bring that money home and continue to do what the hell y'all doing and forget about that ex and get your insecure ass off your back and do some shit so you can feel better about yourself. Don't do that to that man.
Now, because we heard the story before, George.
Let me throw you another loop right quick.
Talk about the kids.
About those 6 kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Only one of them his.
Which one? The baby.
Don't matter. It doesn't matter. Only one.
Yes, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
Well, you know what? It better be the baby.
Yeah.
It just better be the baby. She ain't got no freaking say.
Okay. Gage, real quick. Gage said,
Petty and insecure.
Do they need?
Oh no, that's JJ. Hold on.
JJ said she's insecure. She agreed with George.
So,
said, do they need money? Does he have history with infidelity?
Yes, they need money, and no, he does not.
I'm gonna intercede. Whether they need money or not, so fucking what? Whether he has a history or not, so fucking what? Because here's the deal: if he's doing it, guess what? He pays.
He's doing it now too.
She knew who she got with. Have a coke and a smile. Shut the fuck up. If you don't like it, you and the other 5 can do what you do. Get your ass on. I mean, it is what it is. Look, you cannot call shots like that. I'm sorry, you can't shot call like that.
Exactly what I told him.
That's not well and good.
Let me ask a question. Look, this is one of those Mimi. So this is what this.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is one of these Mimi moments right now. Is he bringing McDonald's for all 6 kids?
How long ago? Wait a minute. How long ago was that show?
Okay, we can keep moving.
Yes, he is. He teaches.
I love it.
Each and every one of them as his own.
I love it.
No, he's doing everything that he's supposed to do as a man, and he's getting a raise. Let that man make that money and shut the fuck up.
First of all, CB, I want to hear what you got to say because I know I heard you had a little interjection. What you got to say, Mama?
Ooh, she do. Look at her face.
Go ahead. Speak on it.
Hey, Mom. Hey.
If he goes anywhere near that tramp bitch, he's gonna regret it for the rest of his life.
Oh, okay. She just auditioned for a movie.
Right.
Don't do that to my girl. Bring her back.
Nah, hey, you know what? I feel okay. So,
George, you ain't shit.
Okay, how much shit do I want to start? A lot. Now, I'm just saying she should be over the moon grateful because I'm gonna be 100 with you.
Yes.
it takes one hell of a person to sign that lease. And I mean, it's no disrespect to people with pre-existing situations, add water, instant family, but you talking about you talking about he 5 and then you go on one day. First of all, I don't know. I don't know if he's a better man than me or a dumber man than me. Because again, I'm not saying that there's a particular number on it, but 5 is fucking it. If I'm gonna go in, that's a hell of a lease to sign. So that being said, what she really ought to do is
she was currently pregnant.
Huh?
Did I mention she was currently pregnant?
Who's pregnant?
Well, more food. I mean, listen.
That means he's a liar and he's a cheat. And I don't want him no more.
Hey, you know what? I don't give a shit what he does. She should still have a sandwich and a hot plate when he comes home. Just for listen, y'all can get mad all you want. If a man signs that lease, all you gotta say is, listen, baby, make sure that she doesn't lose the socks I bought you, because I hate matching up mismatched pairs, and send you home. Because real talk, shit, for real, that's doing a lot. She ought to tell that nigga, listen,
right. All her life she had to
That's right, guys. You're right.
Now somebody pull out game. Somebody pull out game was weak.
And I kill him dead before I let him cheat on me.
Well, you know what? Depending on how many baby daddies it is, it might not have been a pull-out game. It might have just been
it doesn't matter at all. She ain't for that. She ain't for that.
It don't matter what game it is. It's a X.
Is the ex pregnant? Who's pregnant? You
no,
never
she's pregnant, right?
The one that is at home is pregnant.
That's baby number 7.
So she's got 6. One is his, and she's pregnant now for him. Shut up. Do what you've been doing at home.
Yeah,
be secure. Do whatever it is that you're doing to making that man come home to take care of you and all the babies.
Don't out. I don't want you out nobody. What's he going
to do? She do at home? Smoke weed all day.
JJ says, so if the baby mama feels like what CB said, she knows she's not dying. What she's supposed to be doing,
what she's supposed to be doing.
She's not doing what she's supposed to be doing, and is worried that the ex will remind him of what he's not getting. You know what? A good example would be Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner, because now he's married to Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, you talking about Garner?
Yeah.
You know what? That's enough. He's a simp. I'm sorry.
And I'm gonna tell you guys something. He is so freaking unhappy.
And he a sucker though.
He is really unhappy. What they had years ago is not what they have today. No. And she is extremely controlling. She is off the chain for real. Like, this is not even a joke. That Latina is on fire.
But you know what? He deserves it, because all the glitters ain't gold. He deserves exactly what she does, fam. So Ben Affleck, fuck you, because you stupid. Look, do y'all believe exes are exes for a reason?
That's exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't go back.
So you didn't let her go. You didn't let her get run through by about 22 other people, bigger and better and richer. And then you're going to come back and you're going to want to clean up that mess? No, sir. Here's the thing. What you did before me is one thing. What you do after me is another. What I'm not going to do, I'm not going to bookend your career. I'm not going to bookend your whoring career. If I come in after some shit, I can't do nothing about that. But what I ain't going to do is, after me, it ain't no circling back. There ain't no wagon train on that shit.
And even I don't know if you guys, if George, you could pull up that video with them at the Grammys. I'm going to tell you something. Ben Affleck is not a rapper dude. Yes, he's not that. So he's sitting there like, fuck, when is this not going to be over?
Yeah.
And she's just like, yeah, J-Lo from the block.
That just proves like, you can take the girl out the hood, you can't take the hood out the girl.
And she
doesn't want it to come out. So you're right. He's literally like a prisoner in that shit. And I give her credit. I give her full credit. I said J-Lo's a bad chick to be 53. She's bad, and but you know what? To me, I don't care how rich, how whatever. J-Lo is never anything more than a jump off. Because of how she has no class.
Got a lot. Yeah, she's got a lot.
You cannot purchase class. You can't buy it.
Yeah, no.
And it just shows that. But whatever, good for Ben. He deserves that. Now he's gonna make a bunch of shitty movies because she got his head messed up. That's on him. But as for this individual, G, listen, that brother needs to just man up and be like, listen, sweetheart, I love you, I love the kids, but I'm kind of gonna do what I want to do, and if you don't like it, you can fuck yourself, because I ain't gonna say nobody else, but I don't know who you're gonna find is gonna sign that deal.
Mm-hmm.
And she should be so grateful because he's saving her from herself and her life of misery doing this shit alone. She should be doing anything. And it's not about, because the biggest thing for people, believe it or not, out of all the commandments, all the vows, all the rules, the one thing that sets women off is the whole fidelity shit. Mm-hmm. He could be a felon, he could be a drug dealer, he could be a tax evader, and she'll deal with it. But the minute she goes, oh, he can't have another bitch, that just means you worry that somebody, like JJ said, basically, you worry somebody's doing something better than you, doing more than you, doing what you can't do. But you don't care if he does illegal shit, if he's bringing money home. That's selfish. It's self-centered.
Yeah.
But it also shows how broken people truly are, because when you get in a relationship, you don't know what the outcome is going to be. You don't know what the remnants are from the previous relationships and the
5 kids. That's the remnants. 5 kids
and the previous relationships. But the thing is, she's already broken when you really think about it. When you get,
I'm going to tell you something. It was something about her that turned his ass on, even after 5 kids. I don't even think he heard the conversation when she said, "I've got 5." She had to be some bad bitch model with the big booty and the nice.
Yeah. You know what bullshit?
Come in at like.
Here's the thing: you can get a babysitter. You can get a babysitter for 1 kid. You can get a babysitter for 2.
Not that woman.
No, but here's my point: you can't get one for 5, which means when he came over, some of them little bastards was up running around, which means he knew what was going on. He's listen. I'm sure he sounds like a great guy. He sounds like a really wonderful dude. But dog, all she saw a paycheck and she saw a sucker on his face. I don't know what she did to get him, what lie she told, but if she's that lazy and worthless and he stuck around, that tells me that there's something going on with this brother that he feels like he ain't worthy.
But when you think of looks, the most beautiful woman or individual can be the most insecure individual. So looks don't always play a part in that factor.
With men? You talking about with men?
I'm talking about period as a whole. You could be with the most beautiful person on the planet and they still have insecurities. Everyone has something that they're insecure about. Everyone has
first of all,
we don't like.
Let's just take the whole beauty and figure, body and booty and all that stuff. We're gonna just take that completely out the conversation.
Yes.
But that's what got him.
There.
That's what got him.
That's not what got him. You got to have that in order to get. That's not what got him.
Okay.
I don't know what got him, but it wasn't.
She must have got that fire. She must have got that fire.
She is related. Look, she is Erykah Badu twin.
Listen, but here's the thing.
She got the memo.
Erykah Badu had a body. They call her Apple for a reason. Her nickname is Apple because she got one. But this chick, her shit must shoot out sparks and make sandwiches by itself for him to be sprung like that. Because look, I've had some good and I've had some great. I don't think I've ever encountered any that'll make me overlook 5 screaming ass kids when I'm trying to be in the bedroom. You hear a bunch of knocking on the door. Like that shit, that's a boner killer.
You stupid.
It is. Do you know how hard it is trying to have sex with your own fucking kids? Can you imagine somebody else's? Come on.
One of y'all know who Gage is. Who is Gage?
I have no idea.
Hey, Gage, I have
no idea.
You gotta have hustle skills for me. See what Trey said?
Okay, listen. Trey says she got to have hustle skills. Trey, do you not think that the ultimate hustle is to get a man to sign up that lease when you got 5 already, and then he comes in and do it again? That's the ultimate hustle. I would want this woman on my team. I just wouldn't touch her.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? She can be on my team because she got game. Clearly, you got game if you can do that. If you can talk a decent brother into signing that lease, and if anybody's out there with a bunch of kids and baby daddies and all that, if you're mad at me, I don't give a fuck because it's your choice. You made the choice, not me. But all I'm saying is to get a man to sign on to that, you got to be cold-blooded at something. Witchcraft, voodoo, cooking. Like I said, but JJ got to turn flips and shoot sparks. I don't know what he did. Either, She cold with it. But no, the answer is no. But listen, I'm not wifing that. I'm not wifing that. Look, at this point, 1 or 2, but damn, 5. Come on, guy. That's a basketball squad. That's a basketball squad. Yeah. And you ain't even had your own.
Yeah. And the fact that she also now wants to have control of his dollar, what he's bringing home, that's a problem.
But that's it. So you're saying that's his fault though. If he lets it happen.
So this is the thing. Does she think that he might not meet somebody at work where he's at and her be the shit? She's worried about an ex. What about where he's at? Like, come on now. Like, really? You that insecure?
But
it's way too much.
How many people had work wives and work husbands? Now I'm really starting to mess with people's shit now. How many people was like, oh, that's my work husband, my work wife? They do all that and they end up fucking with them.
I had better not ever use that term with anybody. No, that's some bullshit. I do hear that though, but I've never ever. That's not ever. Oh, honey, hey, this is my work husband. Who the fuck says that?
More fool you if you introduce him. I mean, that makes you a huge fool. But what I'm saying is, it does happen. Now,
it does happen.
Yeah, it does.
But again, I say it now, and I said it about anybody in the past, present, or future. If somebody can quote unquote take you, they can have you. I don't fight for what's mine. So if she feels like she's in danger or jeopardy, then she already has acknowledged she's not worthy of him. She knows she's not worthy of him.
Yeah.
But he's the fool if he doesn't take this advancement in life because he wants to keep her feeling secure and keep her happy and all that. That means she knows she doesn't offer shit. She doesn't bring shit to the table. And ergo, guess what? That's on her. That's for her to live with. But you know what Raj would be doing if I was him? I'd be getting that new position. I'd buy a couple of new ties and shirts, and her be damned. You can't let somebody stop your flow if they're not on your level. You know what I mean? And by that I mean she's not supposed to match him. That's a problem. We got to talk about that too. She doesn't need to match his earning income and potential, but she needs to equal him at home. And if she ain't doing shit at home, that's why she knows she ain't shit. Because you know what? You ain't, that ain't the bedroom ain't but a small part of your day. What's the rest of it?
But it's like what's really problematic. If you are with someone and you feel like you have to fight to keep them or fight to be with them, then they were never yours to begin with.
That part. Exactly.
Ain't nobody nobody's.
No, the thing is, you know what? When the person says it's true.
Here's what gets me.
If you say I belong to you, I'm yours, you mean that. But if somebody has to prove it or to over and over again, then there's a question mark. I'm not going to question somebody who tells me that they're mine.
Yeah,
I had to tell him, hey, I'm gonna need you to grow up and get a pair, because he was like, because the whole thing here's what sparked it.
Okay.
He was afraid to tell her that he was getting this new job because of that.
Oh, so she knew that the ex was working there, or he just came clean and said, well, babe, my ex is working over here.
Or she got him the job.
I don't know how that conversation happened.
Oh, okay.
But apparently she does know that.
Yeah.
And he was afraid to tell her he was going to get a job there. But I was like, man, fuck her.
So this is a real situation.
I said this right in front of my wife. Fuck what she talking about. Until she pay a bill, a gas bill, even if the gas in the car, God damn it, something.
But
something you sitting around smoking all day.
But again,
my thing is you ain't doing shit. You ain't contributing nothing but the babysitting fee.
Shit, barely. But my thing is, if you make someone comfortable with their position in your life, it doesn't matter who's around. Okay, I love to say this to anybody I know. Listen, if me and you together, if we together, ladies, one of me and y'all, and you go out without me, I expect every single day, I expect you to be hit on or talked to by another man. Because you know what? The day dudes stop trying to talk to you is the day one of us got to go because you ain't doing something right. I don't want to be with somebody that other people don't desire. Just like you shouldn't want to be with a man. So when women don't want their guy in shape and all that because they worry, that means you know you ain't worthy of him. I'm not gonna quit going to the gym. I'm not gonna stop eating right because you know what? If you notice someone complimenting you or doing whatever, and you feel insecure, step your fucking game up.
So, totally respect that.
That's the thing.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you right now, Gage, what you just said hit the nail right on the head because that's the kind of scenario that this kid came from.
Right. Okay. So Gage said some guys have the take care of the woman attitude due to watching their mother hustle.
But okay, so wait, we should have that anyway. We should always have that, whether y'all both working or not. We should always have to take care of your woman attitude. That's my job, provision and protection.
I'm with JJ on that. But the thing is, confidence.
Bye. For real.
But if you listen,
confidence,
get on board, get through.
Confidence. In my opinion, confidence is what attracts a man to a woman or another individual. I think confidence plays a big part in it. I think it does. I said, in my opinion, I do.
I appreciate that, sweetie. I appreciate that, but
I believe that it does because
I'm a man. I am a man.
And if you're confident in yourself, and then as a woman in the relationship, if you're confident with yourself, if you're confident with your shit, if you own your shit, if you fuck up, own it.
Okay. Accountability? Yes. Thank you. I'm with you. I bow my head. Yes, accountability is different, and I agree with that because a lot of ladies can't take accountability, and that's true.
A lot of ladies have a case of the CTs, the cat takes.
Listen, hey girl, listen. When you write, you write, baby. You know I ain't gonna fuck. When you write, you write. And I'm not shitting on women right now. What I'm saying is because if you know your role, and I gotta jump on CB's team with that. She's right. It's not about, we know what we're supposed to do. You got a provision and protection. And so right or wrong, if I'm wrong, I gotta fix it. If you have an issue, you cannot place blame because because you woke up feeling strongly doesn't equal fact. Right. And so she feels strongly about his situation. My thing is, if I'm with you and you go somewhere and go, Raj, I found out that dude I used to talk to or a guy I dated for a while works here, boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna be like, all right, because here's the deal.
Yeah.
If he can do anything to make you go back that way, he did me a favor. Your shit will be out. You can do what you want to do, and we're gonna move on. Because I promise you, I'm working hard. Here's the thing: I can get another good woman before I can make. It's easier to get a good woman than it is to make $1 million.
Yeah.
So see, I'm gonna work on my $1 million, and you can go do what you want to do. It's a bunch of good women out there, and I mean, I will say that I will give you guys credit. By nature, it is a bunch of good women out there. So if you ask me to choose, if your woman doing this, that, and the third, or you working on your hustle, you know what I'm gonna choose? Money, because it's a lot of good women out there. Now, if you want to try to save an ain't shit woman, I will never try to convince you to choose me over anybody. We could be together. Me and my old lady been together over 2 decades, and if she came to me right now and said, "Hey, I think so and so," she wouldn't even have to finish. All right, then hand me the key to the crib. Or I'll leave. But what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna beg you or fight you or convince you. If I gotta convince you, fuck, you already gone. Peace. I promise you. So I feel for this brother because he sounds like a good dude. And listen, I came from a single parent home too. The majority of my life was that. But I'm still not gonna trade in my values. Never.
Yeah, you don't do that.
I ain't gonna let you make me. And we've all done it to make a woman happy. We've made concessions to make a woman happy, but I'm not gonna sell my whole being. No.
Like we've made concessions to make men happy, but at the end of the day, it's like no.
And it's not like they was talking about $1 or $2 difference,
bruh.
Talking about $10 an hour.
You know what that is? That's $400 a week. 52 weeks. That's like 20 grand. 20 grand. And you worried about 20 grand?
Some designer bags, girl. She better get with it. She can have a Louis V. She can have a Prada. She can have a Coach. Man,
she could have a knockoff and take care of them kids.
I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
Who the fuck wants to get designer shit and you got 6 kids and 1 on the way?
Right, that part. But no, for real.
I'll be trying to find a way to create a fucking design.
No, it ain't even about that.
Every woman on welfare has a Louis V trust when it's supposed to go to the kids.
It's a bootleg.
Looking fly, and she's carrying her a Prada, a Coach. Knock off or not, but
I would rather her do it.
Down. That's the part that I have issue with. If you have that many kids, take care of your kids, because to me, your kids are a reflection of you. And if your kids are tore down and they're running through Walmart looking like Mom Pa Kettle's offerings, and then they see you and you look like you came from Beverly Hillbillies, then there's a problem.
Look, you can have all Walmart brand shit and look
fine.
Okay.
And the thing about it is, rich people don't wear tags and brands. You don't know what they wear. Neat, clean shit. That's what we don't understand. We got labels and brands splashed across us. Rich people don't do that. They don't advertise for other people. Yeah, so we got this shit all wrong. But that and nevertheless, all that to say, G, whoever this cat is, he's got to figure it out, man. Listen, I understand love, but no, I don't love anybody more than me. And so the fact of the matter is, tell that man to go get his bag. And if she doesn't like it and she wants to leave, his one on the way, I promise you he can find another woman to do the kid's hair if it's a girl.
Oh, he did it. He went on and got the other job.
Good
man.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, kudos. We need to get him on the show.
But before we got negative, but before we got to that point, when it started out, I was in my feelings. Text message. I'm like, oh, we gotta talk about this shit next week.
So my thing is, why do you think that people, like, I hear people, and I'm just gonna throw this out there. There are certain cultures that stay in constant communication with their so-called ex and things like that. What is it that you think does that makes people not be able to let that go? Because whenever you're talking about your ex way down the line, especially if they're supposed to be that, to me, that means you really did. One of y'all didn't want to not be there. And that's usually the case. One person wants to leave and one wants to stay. Here's my question to you ladies, because I'm sure y'all have exes. Mm-hmm. You realize, as a rule, women in relationships about 80% of the time. What are some of the reasons you do and why? Why do you end relationships? Because most exes, if you listen, you'll hear women go, "Who ended it?" She'll be like, "Oh, I did." I very, very, very rarely hear a woman say,
me, 100%. Every relationship I've been in ended because I said goodbye.
Okay, so of everyone you end, why? What's the common denominator when you ended them? What was the factor? What made them an ex?
They like her cooking.
I was bored.
Okay, bored. So that just turns into a knowing what you want kind of a thing. But what?
But on the real tip, it was just we just grew apart. I've yet to find everything I want in a partner in one person. So
here we go.
So translation, grew apart. Translation, guys, grew apart means he wasn't bringing to the table everything that was needed for security. That's what grew apart means. When you feel like when you say I outgrew him or we grew apart, what that really means is either he wasn't making enough money, he wasn't providing enough stimulus, or he wasn't up to the level that you want in a man, that you whether it be a career, car, whatever. That's what grow apart means, because anybody can. So
that's and sometimes a guy starts off being way too clingy. Like if you meet me on, say, Friday and we're talking Saturday, Sunday, and then by Wednesday you love me, there's a problem. And that's a major red flag.
I mean,
I've broken many a heart because they said I love you too soon. Because that's freaking crazy. That's freaking insane. And not to dissuade that, not to dispute that love at first sight does not exist. We know for some maybe it does. For me, it does not. It just seems freaking insane. If I meet you on Friday, I'm not gonna love you on Monday. I'm not gonna love you on Tuesday. I may love you Monday next year, or Nebuary. Who the fuck knows? But
oh god, this one here. Okay, I want to see like okay, JJ, I want to get to that. I do want to get to that. But Mimi, tell me, as a lady, what makes an X an X? George told what makes an what made people fall into the X category?
That controlling thing, where everything is beautiful in the beginning because you know who I am, what I do, me being in the industry 35 years, and then you come in and you're like, I don't want you to go here. I don't want you to go there. I don't want you to talk to this person. Don't work with that person because I work with them. They're full of shit. First of all, you cannot control me. When it comes to the controlling, I have a problem with someone trying to control me. I could understand if there's certain things that you feel a little insecure about, but it's like, dude, I chose you. And somehow we did this together. And if you have insecurity problems, then we're going to have a problem. And then, of course, I start hearing of the history of the exes, of their exes. And I'm going, ouch, I'm going to have to deal with this insecurity. Hopefully not. And then it falls on me.
Yeah.
With don't do this, don't do that, don't go here.
What constitutes
because
insecurity?
everybody has baggage. When you think about it, everybody has baggage. But it's up to you to decide if you want to stick around and help them unpack. And I'm one, I hate unpacking. I'm like,
but wait, you have your own.
Let me finish.
You have your own.
But the thing, yeah, that's hence the word everybody has baggage. But it's up to you to decide if you want to stick around to help them unpack that baggage. And that's when a relationship gets formed because you're learning each other. You're deciding, okay, this is a person I want to take a chance with. Check it out, try him on, see if he fits. And if he doesn't, then throws us back on the rack. And so I've thrown many guys back on the rack because it just doesn't work. And then two, if you're not open to doing the things that I like to do, and I'm open to doing the things that you like to do, and we meet together in the middle, that's a good balance. But if you stay in a little box, like say, for example, you're a little church boy and you just go to church and that's all you do is go to church. You're not willing to go to a secular club, listen to secular music.
So this is what I'm going to say, sis, that that will be on you. Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't have been messing around with a boy that's only going to church. Because if you knew that in the beginning, you wouldn't give him the time of day that this is all you want to do, because that's not what I do.
Right. But the thing is, if I don't know that that's what, if that's not how he presented himself, and then by getting to know him, I'm finding out that's really how he is and what he wants, I'm gone, because I'm adventurous. I like taking risks. I like doing fun things. I'd be the first one to jump off the ledge into the ocean to swim with the dolphins because I like adventure. That's just me. That's who I am. That's how I've always been. I'm a risk taker. And it's those that take risks who go off to fulfill their dreams and take that first step. It's the risk takers that walk out of their door every day. You just put one foot in front of the other and just keep going. But there's some who are just stagnant and they're happy just staying.
402, you got time out.
Who's in the house?
Oh no, not 402.
402
is in the house. CV. You need to get off.
Wow.
And then came in like a sniper.
Right.
And then came in like a sniper.
You sneaky in.
Wow.
God damn you, 402. That was a hell of a shot.
Just shoot that poison arrow, 402. But that's
wait a minute. I gotta back up in this chat. Because I'm just like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, damn, JJ, how many have you had?
I've ended mine because they couldn't say no. I ended most of mine except about 3 of them. Okay. Look, let me tell you something. It's all dependent. Look, the number of relationships depends on how old you are. Okay.
Some of y'all started early. Some of y'all started early.
I can walk over, not someone who can't stand up to me. I had someone tell me that I ran every previous relationship prior to my dude now. Wow. That's cool.
Hey, that means your dude now is a shit. He knows how to.
Girl. Yeah.
So okay, so
and that's when I say there are not many men who can handle me. Because
see what Gage said, I ended mine due to the consistent lying for no reason.
That's crazy. Did you date Trump?
Hey, you sound like an old lady talking about the old president. Like, hey, yo, but you know what? To be crazy, I keep telling y'all that he's the most honest liar we've had. Y'all don't believe that it's true. He tells the truth because he's arrogant. Yes. Arrogant people tell you the truth because they ain't scared. Right. So love him or hate that motherfucker. He's honest because he's arrogant not to be. But
arrogant about himself, but he's lied about a lot of things.
Trey is left field as hell.
Let's go, Trey.
What the hell does that got to do with the presidency in China, man?
I don't even know.
I would pay to see that. Like, yeah, let's do it.
I don't even know.
I'll be the first to jump and I'll film it. That'll be amazing.
Well, first of all, Trey.
Oh, damn.
I don't know what you heard about me because that is a fair. So for you to even have said that, I don't know where in history you heard me on some other show or on something else saying that is not my thing. So I gotta.
Hey, yeah, Trey been on you. Trey been in your closet, girl.
Somehow, baby, because I ain't doing that dumb shit for nobody.
That's what I said.
Hey, look it. Okay, so
she grown. She ran through wind like water at one time.
Respect, JJ. Respect. Love it.
Well, you know, at least you be honest. Shit.
So here's my thing. Now, this is someone who's like, yo, I ran through men like water. Now, but then, you know, and on previous shows and all that, we've seen her say, look, at this point, I've been, you know, kind of deprogrammed and reprogrammed. Now, so do you guys believe that having exes, because, you know, oftentimes what happens is people go away, they come back, maybe different, maybe whatever, yet and still, you still kind of know them at their core. So my thing is, if that's the case, that ain't hard. Just hand her a red straw, nigga.
I know I got the black straw today.
But my thing is, so do you believe? Okay, CB talks about it. You know, we always talk about it. Do you believe that your man has to lead in order for you to be on the straight and narrow and have a healthy relationship?
No, not necessarily. But you know what? This is the thing. If he has that leadership skill that I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take my little pants off and put my skirt on and let my baby do his thing. Then that's what it's gonna be. The lady in pink. Please say.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. Go ahead and do that first. Then I'm gonna get to mine. I'm gonna get to mine later.
402 is on one.
Hey,
402. You don't want none of this Latin sauce, okay?
This show is. Hey, we a family show, y'all. We supposed to be. No, we not.
No, we put that disclaimer up a long time ago.
Yeah.
Hey, and then look, dog, yo, she got chains and shit on outside the motherfucking shirt. 402. She got her chain on outside the shirt and shit too, dog. Nigga, hey, bro, I'm telling you, y'all don't see below the camera. Below the camera, she got a shiv, my dude. I'm just trying to tell y'all. You got some pointed heel boots.
Yeah.
But you listen, you know what? I'm just trying to tell y'all, there's a trend here. There's a trend here. Here's what I'm gonna say, and I love being controversial, but I can. I feel like the reason people are exes, especially because you ladies determine when you're gonna break up a leave. You realize, again, I say it all the time, 80% or more of breakups are initiated by women, be that marriage or relationships. Now, whether you want to admit it or not,
well, let me interject in here right quick.
Okay.
Before that, I just want to say that I thank my exes, like seriously, because they basically gave me the point of view of what I want and what I don't want. And they're exes, as you said, they're exes for a reason. I learned something from each of them.
But right, so the point
have shaped me into the fabulous.
I get that. The point that I'm getting to though is, and that's cool. You know what you want today. But what I'm saying is, I believe subconsciously.
Well, I know what I want today.
But you don't know. But here's the thing: if you knew what you needed, you would have it. Most of the time, we don't know what we need until we have it. So that being said,
the first to admit that I have no.
Okay, so that being said, when people are exes, is because subliminally you or subconsciously rather you realize whoever it is not equipped to lead properly. I don't give a shit what you say. A man has to lead. I don't give a shit about that. I let him. I do. You don't let me do shit. If I'm not your leader, you can't respect me. So that bullshit about letting a man lead and all that.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We got some tea. Okay, so Jay said, I had what I thought, wanted, and found out it wasn't what I needed. That, baby.
That part.
And then Jay came in and says, George knows my ex. So.
But again,
George.
Listen.
I know what you're talking about.
What's the tea?
And 402 on the Spanish tip. Keep that dumb shit to yourself. Anyway.
Hey, 402, just so you know, hey, I speak fucking Spanish. All right, we done.
That's a whole lot right there.
My first name is Armando, goddammit. Anyway.
That part.
But no, I say that, and again, I'm not blaming anybody. Don't think I'm capping and shading. I'm just saying when we talk about the whole situation with that, I think it's because people know what they want, they don't know what they need, and then we get further along, and all of a sudden you go, damn. I mean, but I agree with CB. You have to kind of thank your past to appreciate your future and go, I thought it was this and it was that. But I just had to kind of back up when you said, no, he can't lead out of bullshit. You're never going to get there. I'm sorry. That ain't how it's supposed to go. But you got to trust who you're dealing with. If you don't trust who you're dealing with, then that's one thing. But as far as leading goes, yeah, that's got to be us. It's got to be us. We were made to do that. You know?
And that is why I'm single.
Why? Because you don't want to, or you ain't found it. Which one? You don't want to be led, or you ain't found the leader.
Because forever scares the shit out of me. I can't imagine looking at the same face forever. Like that's and just be. It just seems like it would be stagnant. Like you're just comfortable and you're just stuck in that one space with that same person.
Okay, fair enough. You know what? Believe it or not,
the matter of fact is she likes Mr. Right Now.
Okay. Yes.
Oh,
right
now, here's my thing. I listen. I ain't even mad at you because most women don't have that ideology. It's usually guys.
But the thing is, Mr. Right Now is not gonna last for a long time. Not even in a relationship. It's just gonna be the right now.
But that's okay because she's afraid of forever. She admitted that she's afraid of forever.
Yeah.
So okay, but CB, let me ask you this.
Is her thing.
Why do you think at some point you're going to get to, like, let's say you get 75, 80, you're like, okay, I'm chill, I'm gonna slow down. You're gonna find Mr. Right in the nursing home and y'all gonna ride it out?
It could happen.
If he has money.
If he has money.
If he has money, he ain't gonna be in a nursing home.
He ain't got no goddamn money. He might have some nice insurance, or if he died, he might leave you nicely.
He's got a pension. He had a 401k. If he has money and he's willing to be generous with his money.
That sounds gold digger.
But you know what? But you
at
know
80, I'll be lucky to be digging for gold.
Hey, you'll be lucky to be getting dug. But my thing is, okay, but there's men right now that are willing to do that, but you said you don't want that. So, I mean, you still looking at variety.
Having too much fun, having fun. You know, when you're in a relationship, you are. I feel like, and it's hard and it's terrible to describe it, but you're chained to that one person. That's why when you get married, they call it the old ball and chain, because you are locked.
But you're talking marriage. You're talking a legal contract. Why can't you be in an open relationship?
A relationship is the same thing too, because
no, it's not.
You don't get in a relationship to cheat on the person that you're with.
You have an open
unless you have an open relationship. Which
okay, so let me ask y'all a question, because I don't know. I don't understand the open relationship thing. I don't even have a thought process of it, because I'm thinking to myself, even if you are in a relationship and it's supposed to be so-called open relationship, do you think that there's not going to be like insecurities, jealousies, wants and don't wants, and the same type thing that does happen in relationships?
Sure. Learn to spell, fool.
Ant takers.
Right. You need a Y. Hey, George is drunk and can't see.
Hooked on phonics, George. Hooked on phonics.
But no, but so okay, so again, CB, Michael Bazin, and I just to shout out Mike. Mike, once he got divorced, he's all about polyamory. He's like, listen, I want to date other people. And he wants people to know that he's okay with that. So there's an option right there, because you know what? I'm not mad at you for feeling how you feel. Don't ever think I'm mad at you. I wish more people could be honest about it. But we also have to be honest with ourselves and go, you know what?
JJ's right. Every relationship is what you make it. I've been with my honey for 6 years. Ooh, kudos to you, JJ. And I cannot imagine my life without him.
Aww.
Forever. Oh, that's so sweet.
Beautiful,
He's
handsome, educated, smart,
book and street. Hey, she got her.
Listen. Let me tell you what this means. Hey,
that's a rare find. That's a rare
translation. That's when a nigga tearing your mouth out. That's a nigga tearing your mouth out.
Anyway, so every relationship is what you make it. I've been with my honey for 6 years. I cannot imagine. Okay, yeah, I love it. Jay,
that's awesome.
Kudos.
That's awesome.
I'm still friends with a lot of my exes. I always explained why I was leaving. I had one call me years ago to thank me for breaking up with him because he now understood what I was saying to him.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Okay. This is a good segue.
She's got what everybody would love to have. That's awesome.
Well, here, let me ask you guys this: how do you feel about the whole being friends with your ex?
It's not about being friends. It's about being in a position where you're not enemies.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be enemies and be going at each other.
Fuck that. Even though, how do you feel about constant communication? No. How do you feel about that?
No, it shouldn't happen.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It just shouldn't.
George, what you think?
Try not to. It hurts too much.
Aww. Poor George. Georgie, Porgy, pudding pie. Kiss the girls and make them cry.
No, I'm out. I'm fucking out.
Porgy. Hey. No. For me, I am friends with my exes still. Like if we see each other in a public place, it's like, hi, cordial. But I gotta say, I did do one ex like really bad. He came to Arizona. And he thought he was going to stay with me. And I left him at the airport for the whole weekend. Like, he wasn't staying with me.
Whoa, did you make him think that he was going to come and stay with you and then at the end be like, fuck it?
No, I never let him know that he was going to stay with me. I kept telling him.
I was about to say, how'd that go?
And he felt that when he got here and I saw him and all those feelings were going to come rushing back. No, feelings came rushing back while I left your ass. Yeah, that. And I left him at the airport.
Okay, so Trey, let me answer to that right there because I got to answer to that one. So Trey says, why Mimi? I keep in contact with my ex just for my son. Okay, so I have a son and he is 30 years old. Ain't no way in hell I need to get a hold of his father for a goddamn thing about him. Just FYI. Because I guess, my kids are 30 and 32. So I guess if it came to little ones that don't have a cell phone, then there's a possibility. But when it comes to them being grown, I don't need to talk to him about shit. Not ever in life, unless my son passes away and we're trying to do arrangements together for a funeral. Anyway, keep it moving.
Okay. So I'm gonna throw salt. I'm gonna dash it.
That's good, JJ. And that's
so listen, here's the point. Now
he sounded bitter about that.
Yeah, I feel bitter.
Yeah, hey, Carrie. I see Carrie said the same thing we said earlier. Carrie, lawyer. Exes are exes for a reason. Agree.
Oh, hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie, welcome to the show.
Exes are exes for a
reason.
reason.
So here the thing is, in my opinion, and I mean everything has, levels. Mm-hmm. But if you're in constant communication, I think that's an issue because why are you in constant communication with an ex of a different sex if you have your partner? But you can't stop people from reaching out. You can't stop people from doing whatever. And you don't have to be rude. Here's what I'll say from a man's standpoint, because see, women, y'all hella possessive and things like you don't want to admit that because you go, I'm not insecure. Y'all love throwing insecure at us, but you don't want to admit that you're insecure. My thing is this.
That's true.
As a man, if we know that we're at the top of the tier, you talk to who the fuck you want to. That's how we are. I'm just being real with you. If I know I'm number one in everything, you talk to whoever you want to because I'm the top. That means there's nobody above me. But if you feel like you hear stories about an ex who had this, did that, could do that, or provide that, you're going to have a problem with it because it's direct competition. That's called being a male in the animal kingdom. You have to understand that. Now, if like JJ was saying, she hears from people from time to time, guess what? The internet, social media is forever. But if she lets her dude know, and his confidence is such that, listen, there's no one above you, then yeah, technically, if you go, oh, so-and-so called my mom for her birthday, or so-and-so, here's the thing, I'll be honest with y'all. I have an ex who I really, she was the first girl I was ever real friends with in college. We don't talk very often. We'll text or email on birthdays or holidays. We don't text. I talk to her mom more than I talked to her over the years because her mother absolutely loved me and treated me like a son. That's respect. She's married. I don't bother her. I don't bother her life. She doesn't bother me, but we were true friends. And I don't say that about a lot of women because men and women really ain't meant to be friends, but we were. And therefore, yes, she can rely on me. My wife knows about her. I don't know if her husband knows about me or not. I don't know how their relationship is. The point being, we don't talk every week. We don't talk every day. It ain't like that. But if you know, like you're up here and somebody calls your girl, that's one thing. But look, men and women, we think differently. If a dude is keeping in contact with you, it's for a reason. We trying to get something. I'm sorry, not sorry. We ain't meant to be friends with y'all unless we choose to only be friends. Don't ever think that's your choice. You choose. You control access to sex. We control access to marriage. So if we want to be friends and nothing else, we either your gay best friend or we don't want you like that. Understand that. So I think that if you got a girl who's like, all my friends are guys, I tell any woman I meet, if you meet someone and she says she only hangs with dudes and no girls, let that go. Red flag. Red flag. I'm sorry. If you ain't got one close girlfriend, if you ain't got one homegirl you can call, I'm not fucking with you. I'm not. Because
and on that, we must say adieu. We'll say
damn, we had a time. My bad.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so hold on a second. Hold on, because I sent a message. Did we really need to stop? Like, this shit is hot. We on fire.
I know.
We're gonna keep it rolling.
We on fire. Fire. Okay.
Right,
So keepitpushing.com.
I feel that Mr.
Okay.
Every man is different, bro. Some like.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that, Gage. But as a man, bullshit. Every man, we are not different. We have different thoughts in different orders. We are not. Listen, you can be a one-woman man. You can be whatever. We all have.
We're staying in tune, Kerry. We're gonna keep it rolling.
We have the same thought process. Some of us act on it, some of us don't. One thing you can't tell me about is being a man. I've been a man for almost 50 years. So we may pretend, but we're not. So that it is true. It's 100% true. Because listen, if you got guy friends and all that, I'm not saying that your guy friends don't love and respect you. What I'm saying is, given the right situation, it is what it is. I know people don't want to hear that because it makes you upset. It's like, oh, that's my boy. I don't care. We are men. We are fucking men.
We are an ego, Gage.
Well, we're chiefs up in here, Gage.
Hey, listen. Hey, sometimes you got to sun them a little bit. It ain't your fault.
Oh, Lord.
The tomahawk chop on you again.
But listen, I'm gonna say this. We were talking kind of insecurity earlier.
Yes.
If I listen, any dude that talks to your girl or ladies, any woman that talks to your man, you should understand. I don't want to be with somebody another guy doesn't want. I don't. I put all 100% of the responsibility on her. If you my woman, 100% is on you. If you her man, 100% is on him. You want to know why? Because dude's gonna do what dude's gonna do. It takes two to tango. I know every dude that's talking to you ain't trying to be your fucking buddy. They don't want to go hang out. They don't want to go shopping unless they don't like girls. So I don't care about that. You give me that male friend bullshit, and I'm gonna tell you, they want you in this particular way, and they should. It's your job to keep those lines separate if you're going to entertain that relationship. So I'm sorry, when you guys say, no, my man's different, this man's different, I say to you, you are 1000% fucking wrong. I've been a man my whole life.
And not an eagle.
JJ says, my dude knows most of my friends are guys and that I don't really have girlfriends like that. We've worked all that out. Okay, JJ. So how did he handle that? Because there's some men, and it's the big ego, because we know that people have egos, and an ego can be bruised very easily. Egos are very delicate. Very delicate.
Yeah, I you know what? I agree. CB's right. Believe it or not, she's right. I have a phrase that pisses people off, which I love it. Men are majority ego. Women have bigger egos. We'll talk about that another time. Just chew on that. That being said, she's right. Because if you think that your woman is being entertained by another man, we are animals. We are all about competition. The biggest, strongest caveman, the lion of the herd, that's what we do. So in a case like this, if your dude knows who your friends are, and I'm just going to speak on this for me. But okay, if my girl comes to me and goes, listen, I got this partner, you know what I'm going to do? Let's go meet him. Let's hang out. Because I already assume he's going to want to holler and I need him to know me and see me. My thing is, if we go out and you go, oh, so-and-so is going to be there, that's one thing. I couldn't care less. Because if I trust you, I trust you. But even if it's your ex or whatever, the thing is, no guy's going to want to be around somebody that used to bang your old lady out. I mean, come the fuck on. Unless she's going to lie well enough to say, hey, he can't hold a candle to you. Keep on lying. We don't want to do that. But if you encounter someone, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, if you want to avoid that situation, that's a problem. You gotta encounter that. If y'all work together, we've been talking about working together. If we work together, I'm gonna come holler at you. Let's go have lunch. Let's talk. Let's chop it up. Now we understand each other one-on-one. The only thing I say is, okay, JJ, let me ask JJ, do you have female friends? Ask JJ, does she have female friends at all? Do you have any female?
She says she really doesn't have female friends.
But I'm sure she does have one or two or some. JJ?
She doesn't have a lot of them.
Okay, so JJ, respond to the question. Do you have female friends? Because I'm sure you do.
She's already stated this. She do. Yeah.
My point is,
she does.
She didn't have a lot of.
Right. I don't care about a lot because women are catty. Women are catty. I don't give a shit about a lot. But if you don't have at least one or two homegirls that you can call, that is a problem. Listen, everybody I've encountered in my lifetime that said to me, I don't like women, I don't really fuck women, and you are a woman,
right?
No,
that's a problem.
That's a red flag. If you go, I only have one or two, good. You don't need a group of females. A group of females.
I'll tell you, I'm the type of friend. Am I the type of friend that will call you every day? No. Am I the type of friend that is constantly in your business? No. But if you call me at 3 a.m. and you say, girl, just know I'll be in front of your house, parked with the shovel. Where we go?
Hey, I love you. I love you for that. I fuck with you for
that. I can say that.
Because I'm like that too. My stepdad taught me that. If you're going to be a friend, nigga, be a friend or don't.
You are a woman. How do you not understand women and you're a woman?
Okay, so this is the thing. So can I say something on that behalf? Can I?
Please.
Okay,
go ahead.
I'm gonna say that on Jay's, because this is the thing. I grew up with my brothers, right? Mm-hmm. When you grow up with boys, you almost damn near think like boys, and the girls are catty and they're full of shit and all this because we start thinking like the guys do just by nature. Okay. So then in all my years of business, right, from working construction companies, Department of Public Works, like whether it's government agencies or whether it's private agencies or whether it's even my business now, I've always had a better relationship with the men as a result of how I grew up. So it might have something to do with that. It doesn't mean that I don't have female friends and I don't associate with females. It just means I better relate with men. And I'm gonna leave it right there.
But you know what? I can respect that. Look, I just don't believe in the insecurity of being like, look, you can't talk to, like, I know some guys are like, you can't talk to any man. You can't go anywhere.
See, I respect that. See, they're weird and petty and catty, and I'm not. See,
now, that last part, and I mean, we'll get into that's a whole nother subject. That last
okay, well, I wasn't groomed by men, but you know.
But see
the thing is that has a lot to do with their insecurities.
Yes, especially.
See, Trey, I love that. My wife has guy friends, but she already put them in check. Exactly, and that's what I do. I put everybody in check and let them know what time it is, so we don't have no misunderstandings and no bullshit. Because I don't deal with bullshit. I will cut you.
Okay, so listen, Gage said kind of the opposite. Gage said, right, true. I grew up with women, which assists my relationship with women. Same here. I was raised by women. Now, the funny thing about it is, even though I was raised by women and I was a grandma's boy and a mama's boy in that respect, I'm a fucking man's man because I still had to find a way to bring myself about. A woman can teach you to be a good person, but a woman can't teach you shit about being a man.
And you know what? And I'm gonna say kudos to you, Roger, for that, and kudos to the women in your life to make sure that happened. Because I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of men that can't say what you just said. Because at the end of the day, because they were raised by women, groomed by women, they end up being ew. I want to wear pants.
No. But you know what's weird? Let me tell you how dope.
Let me take a shot on that.
Let me tell you how dope my mother and grandmother were. Like, my mom passed when I was younger, so I only had her for a little bit, but I learned a lot of the sayings and things I do. Then my grandmother took over, who's always been there, my maternal grandmother. At my grandmother's funeral, when I had to speak, do you realize the majority of my lifelong friends did not know my grandmother's name? They knew her as Gan because she was Gan to the whole fucking city. That's a testament to your legacy. That's your legacy. Yeah. And so when you look at me, love me or hate me, this is where I come from. But this is also why if my dude ever said he had a problem with any of my male friends, they already know they have to go friends. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
All the way, Jay. I'm with you all the way on that.
Listen, but this is what I'm talking
about. And you better get rid of his ass.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
See that, but this is why your nigga ain't worried about nothing. Because if you absolute like that and you don't go, a man can't tell me what to do, but we talked about submission. Yeah. If you talk about, hey, don't wear that or don't go to the club, and she goes, he knows who's best for me. This is the kind of woman, gentlemen, this is the kind of woman you need to be looking for.
Yes.
I'm not 100% right, but you got to support me because your best interest is with me, is in, and that right there. No question. That right there.
If you're out with your friends and he shows up to the club and he's dressed in pajamas and bunny slippers, leave his ass.
Hey girl, what you doing up in here? I'm gonna take these rollers out and kick some ass. Hey, but for real, listen, I respect that.
Every night, I got to fight to prove my love.
And beat somebody's ass. But listen, ladies, if y'all out there listening, this is what we're talking about. I know y'all think we just trying to be domineering and controlling, but if we really believe we have your best interest at heart, okay, so I was kind of teasing CB earlier, but I meant this. An X is next for a reason. You don't realize you eliminate people that you don't think are fit to lead you. Because believe it or not, power is one thing. You guys really don't want to lead and be in control. You know how many women I've heard go, I'm tired of making decisions. I'm tired of having a lot, because that ain't what you really want to do. So if you find the right man that can do that, let him fucking lead, sit your ass down and shut up. And the thing is, y'all get mad when we be like, sit down and shut up. But then y'all be like, oh, girl, he told me to shut up, but you be horny. Because you're like, I got a real man that he got shit under control. And I know that
he can lift me up. He's got me.
I'm not going to be horny. I'm going to take his ass to the room.
He said he be crying. He said he be crying.
Right. If he can lift me up, he's got me. Seriously. I don't ask for much. Just lift me up. If you can lift me, you got me. I'm yours.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
But you get me. But you cannot question that authority and decide to be combative. And I believe this is why X's become X's and don't even know why they're an X. Because you're like, yo, so I love you, sis. CB said it earlier. It's a common phrase. So-and-so can't handle me, I shouldn't have to handle you unless it's in the bedroom. I'm not gonna handle you no other place. If I gotta handle you in public or blah 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 blah, then that ain't the issue. It ain't about handling.
If you can't lift me, then you can't handle me.
Okay, that's handling you like that. That's different. That's different. That's called, yeah, you want to be, that's called manhandle. But
where's Gage at? Gage left the show.
Sling me over your shoulder and carry me to your cave down
there. Oh, shit.
Hey, that means you got to do my 300 workout. God damn it. That's what that means. Do my shit.
Hey, I got my weights. I'm ready.
I ain't mad at you, girl. We'll move it. Listen, you know what? Y'all pissing me off now. When y'all come here in March, I'm fucking y'all up. Just know that. Y'all gonna be sore. Y'all gonna be sore and not for the good reason.
When you see me in March, you guys are gonna see the fruits of my labor.
Okay.
Really, what she's trying to tell y'all is her titties like melons. Those are fruits, and that's the fruits of her labor. That's what she's trying to tell you. She got melons. That's what she's trying to say. Because, you know, sisters, we always got to compare ourselves to food because niggas be hungry. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where all that came from, but okay.
We talking about titties. Nah, but I mean, you know, it's. I think we have to be more honest with ourselves. And people ain't honest. We make up reasons why shit don't work out. I mean, shit ain't meant to work out. When you're young, you learn. You know, but we often have to live with our mistakes and shit like that. I just feel like I don't have a lot of even when I was in KC, I didn't have a lot of exes that lived there. Lucky me. Well, lucky me.
Well, next week we're gonna unpack that some more because this is a very hot topic and everyone has a lot of things to say. So next week we're gonna add on to that. Now, Roger just said something very interesting when he talked about age and stuff like that. So next week we're gonna talk about, does age make a difference in you know, in a relationship? Is that something that is that a major factor? Because, and this is an example, and I'll just end it here. There's a guy on TikTok who did a TikTok, and he filmed his new woman were, and he started filming because his other girlfriend, who was younger, saw him and the other woman out, and she came up. She's like, "What's this? What's this going on? So you left me for this? She looks like your grandmother, you know." Wow. And the man was like, yes, I left you for her. Yeah, this is my woman. She was like, I thought that was your grandma, you know. She was just really, her insecurity started showing. And the other lady is just standing there sophisticated, just, you know, there's a difference between seasoned and unseasoned. Yes. And, you know, some men like flavor. What can I say? And because we are in our 50s and fabulous, Generation X, we don't look our age. We look pretty damn good. Not to, you know, blow bone horn, but toot. We don't look our age. We are Generation X. So we're going to unpack this for next week. So everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We have enjoyed. And thank you so much for being a part of the conversation. And come back next week to be a part of the conversation. And please don't forget to like us and subscribe, click the like button and click that bell so you'll know when we go live next week. We come to you every Wednesday, your midweek motivator. Hopefully you've gotten some motivation to get you through the rest of your work week, and we will see you back next Wednesday. So without further ado, everyone, I'll say your sign off.
Hey. Speaking of looking good, hey, I'm Diane. You know, the Georgia CBI Diane, you know, we met up, you know, for Houston, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell everybody what happened, but you know, I'm into older women. I'm talking shit.
Trey, I put my blade and my AK-47 away, okay? So, yeah.
Girl, that's taller than you. Sit down.
I said management. One love, God bless.
My boy, what's up,
everybody
baby?
that hang out with us tonight, you know, one love to each and every one of you. We had a great time. I had a great time. So see y'all next week.
Yes.
Ew.
It's gonna be a rough day tomorrow. Yep. Shit. Love y'all.
Here comes that part. Peace.
Ooh, Gage and punishment.
What Gage said?
Oh God. Hey, you can always tell the brother you can always tell the brother to work out a little bit because he want to be like, yeah, I'm gonna pick you up and do this. Okay, yeah, she's short. Don't worry about it. Go on, sit down.
One love.
Love you, fam.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next week. Same time, same station. Don't forget, like us and subscribe and share. Share this podcast. Share the love. Let everyone you know about CB and the boys. We're awesome. Not everyone knows, but we're awesome. So let everybody know. And thank you for joining us. And we will see you next week. And check out our website, cbandtheboys.org, and sign up. Join our newsletter. Know what we're doing. See what it's all about. And definitely like us and subscribe so you can keep up and follow us all on our social media. We have CB and the Boys on Instagram, CB and the Boys on Facebook, as well as CB and the Boys on Twitter. They're getting on me, so let me go. But anyway, like us and subscribe, and thank you for joining us. And we will see you next week, where we're going to unpack the same topic. So get ready. It's going to be bye-bye.
CB and the boys have left the building.
I got to get a